Hey everybody, this is Rykard here again, and welcome to kind of a newish series thing that I'm going to be doing. It's more or less just like the Pokemon sets videos that I do, but these are more or less just for fun, as you can tell by the title. And what that basically means is that they're not going to be entirely serious, they're going to be more so as a just for the heck of it kind of thing, and or because I want to just show some random ideas that I've had, whether or not they're actually good, and for the most part they're not going to be entirely viable in competitive play, but it's going to be just something fun to show off as kind of like a bonus video upload thing that I can do in between the more serious things that I do on this channel. But without any further delay, I would like to get into this set for Sharpedo that I made, and I made this entirely because of a comment that somebody wrote on one of my set building videos where he commented on how I said that any Pokemon can fill any role, just that some do it a lot better than others, or certain roles a lot better than others. And they were like, you would never find a defensive Sharpedo, that's just the dumbest thing ever. So here's the defensive Sharpedo set that I made, and I hope you all enjoy. So let's take a look at it. So to start off this set, we're going to first give Sharpedo a bold nature to increase its physical defense but lower its physical attack. And then we're going to be going with the ability Rough Skin, just to get a little extra damage on all the physical attackers that may want to come in on Sharpedo. And this is also just to give Rough Skin some love because of the fact that Speed Boost is used entirely over this ability now because it's much better for physical sets or special sets that Sharpedo can run. But as for the EVs, we're going to max out our HP first by putting 252 EVs into that, and then 252 EVs into our physical defense to give us our highest physical defense possible with that bold nature. And then we're going to put the remainder 4 EVs into special defense just to increase that by 1 point. And as for the item, we're going to be going with leftovers as a way to allow Sharpedo to recover a little bit of HP every turn. And this is kind of necessary due to the fact that even with the defensive investment that we're giving Sharpedo, it's still not really going to have the ability to take a lot of hits. It can just take a lot of hits better, so to speak. So we're definitely going to be needing that recovery over maybe something like a Rocky Helmet, which is also another idea a lot of people toss around to use with Rough Skin or Iron Barbs. But Sharpedo definitely needs the recovery for this. But as for the moves, the first one we're going to go with is Scald for obvious reasons, mainly because of the fact that it has that extra 30% chance to burn, and that'll be amazing if we can get it, which will allow Sharpedo to take physical hits a lot better. And honestly, with Scald and Burn and things like that, Sharpedo actually can be somewhat of a physical defensive quote-unquote wall in a way, but we're going to basically try to be relying on that to allow us to be able to take those physical hits. But up next, we're going to be going with Roar as a way to phase opponents, and this is really great for Sharpedo because obviously since we're putting all our EVs into our physical defense, we can obviously have Roar to roar out any potential special attackers that want to come in and, deal a lot of damage to Sharpedo. And Roar is also excellent to work with Sleep Talk, which is one of the last moves on the set because we're going to be doing like a Rest Talk set with the defensive investment. And the reason for that is because of Roar having no negative priority when you are using Sleep Talk for it. So we could potentially phase things out that we would normally be faster than with Sleep Talk because we ignore the -6 priority I think that Roar has. So overall, this is just a way to really annoy opponents with a set for Sharpedo that makes absolutely no sense to use. But Scald in combination with Roar, Rest, Sleep Talk is a really good way of keeping your HP high, allowing to spread status along, or allowing you to spread status to your opponents and also phase them around, which can be very annoying, especially if you're using a team that is very entry hazard heavy, which is a very common thing I've seen a lot these days. But overall, this is probably the best physical set you could defensive set that you could potentially run on a Sharpedo, unless of course you may want to put all the EVs in a special defense and then hope for burns or something like that. But either way, I think going fully physically defensive is more or less the best way to go to try and have the most success with a set like this for Sharpedo. But anyways, that is pretty much all I have for you today. These videos are going to be a little bit shorter than the other ones just because I don't really go into the stats and things like that because I think this is just more or less all about the random move set that I came up with. But I hope you enjoy videos like this. I'll be sure to do a lot more of them if I get a lot of positive response from you guys and gals. So please let me know what you think of a video like this in the comments, because I think these are a lot of fun to just make up and do. So I'm curious, obviously, as to what you think, because if you don't like it, then I won't keep doing it, obviously. But anyways, that's it for this video. So I hope you all enjoyed this first Just for Fun set. And I hope that I will see you next time in more of these. So as always, take care and goodbye.